The 1985 film adaptation of Anne of Green Gables remains a treasured piece of television history, capturing the hearts of audiences for decades. Its touching storytelling and unforgettable cast brought the charm of Avonlea to life, with Megan Follow's portrayal of Anne Shirley standing out as truly iconic. Almost 40 years later, fans still wonder what paths the beloved cast members have taken. Did they continue to captivate audiences in film and theater? Or did they step away from the spotlight? Join us as we look into where they are now, in 2025, while the timeless spirit of Anne of Green Gables continues to inspire. What are your thoughts on the cast's journeys? Do you think they kept their passion for acting alive? Leave a comment below and remember to like, subscribe, and tap the bell to stay updated with all our latest videos. Colleen Dewhurst, born on June 3, 1924, made an unforgettable impact as Marilla Cuthbert, the strict yet warm-hearted guardian in Anne of Green Gables. She was 61 during filming, but her extensive career on stage and screen showcased her exceptional talent. Colleen earned widespread recognition, especially for her theater work, collecting numerous awards along the way. Despite facing personal challenges, including 2 divorces, she stayed deeply committed to her art. After a courageous battle with cervical cancer, she passed away on August 22, 1991, at 67. Yet her remarkable legacy in the arts continues through her unforgettable performances, securing her place as a beloved icon. Her deeply moving roles and steadfast dedication left a lasting mark on audiences and inspired countless future artists. Colleen's passion for acting and tireless commitment made her a lasting figure in both theater and film, forever admired and remembered. Born on September 1, 1920, Richard Farnsworth took on the role of Matthew Cuthbert in Anne of Green Gables at 65. Known for his skill both as an actor and stuntman, he brought to life the gentle, quiet, and protective nature of Matthew, always caring for Anne. Farnsworth enjoyed a long career in film, appearing in memorable movies like The Natural and Misery. Yet his personal life was not without difficulties, including a failed marriage. When diagnosed with terminal cancer, he gradually withdrew from the public eye. On October 6, 2000, at the age of 80, Farnsworth tragically took his own life after battling cancer, leaving a profound gap in the film world. Despite his sorrowful end, he is fondly remembered for his warmth and kindness on and off the screen. The gentle, heartfelt, and empathetic characters he brought to life resonated deeply with audiences, while his personal integrity earned him lasting respect. Farnsworth was not only a gifted actor, but also a man of remarkable compassion, leaving an enduring example through both his work and his character. Patricia Hamilton, born on April 27, 1937, brought Rachel Lynde to life in Anne of Green Gables in 1985 at 48. Known for her sharp tongue and keen wit, Rachel Lynde is often outspoken yet warm-hearted, playing a vital role in Anne's journey. Patricia had a long and varied career, especially in theater, earning admiration from both peers and audiences alike. Her personal life, however, came with its own struggles. She faced financial setbacks, ongoing health challenges, and a marriage that ended in divorce. Patricia also faced the deep sorrow of losing a child to miscarriage, a pain that stayed with her for many years. Yet she remained steadfast in her dedication to her craft, never letting personal hardships diminish her passion for the arts. Her career stands as a powerful reflection of her resilience, strength, and love for acting. Patricia passed away on April 30, 2023 at 86, just days after her birthday, closing the chapter on an extraordinary career in Canadian theatre and television. Jonathan Crombie, born on October 12, 1966, is best remembered for playing Gilbert Blythe in Anne of Green Gables in 1985 when he was just 18. He brought to life the intelligent, charming young man who was both Anne's friendly rival and eventual love interest, winning the hearts of fans everywhere. Although his career showed promise, Jonathan faced his share of challenges. While he appeared in various television and stage roles, he never quite matched the fame and acclaim he earned with his iconic portrayal of Gilbert. Jonathan kept much of his personal life private, though he went through periods of deep isolation. Despite his professional accomplishments, he struggled with inner challenges and maintaining personal stability. At 48, Jonathan passed away suddenly on April 15, 2015, from a brain hemorrhage, leaving fans and the community in shock. His passing was a profound loss to the industry and to those who admired him, creating an irreplaceable void in the hearts of everyone who cherished his work. Jackie Burroughs, born on February 2, 1939, was 46 when she portrayed Mrs. Amelia Evans in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Mrs. Evans, a strict innkeeper with a no-nonsense attitude but occasional warmth, left a memorable mark on audiences. Jackie enjoyed a celebrated career in Canadian theatre, television, and film, earning recognition for her talent in bringing complex, layered characters to life. Her personal life, however, had its struggles. After 2 divorces and having no children, she faced several challenges outside of her professional achievements. Despite a remarkable career, Jackie faced significant health and personal challenges. In her later years, she battled stomach cancer, a struggle that ultimately preceded her passing. Jackie Burroughs passed away on September 22, 2010 at 71. Her loss was deeply felt within the Canadian acting community, and her portrayal of Mrs. Amelia Evans in Anne of Green Gables continues to be remembered as one of her most beloved performances. Hansen, born on January 28, 1930, portrayed John Sadler in Anne of Green Gables in 1985 at 55. Though his role was small, Hansen enjoyed a lengthy career over several decades, appearing in numerous films and television projects. A skilled actor, his personal life, however, was far from easy. After a difficult marriage that ended in divorce and with no children, Hansen faced several hardships, including financial struggles, despite occasional professional successes. In his later years, Hansen lived quietly and dealt with persistent health problems. While his career produced a substantial body of work and several memorable performances, his life was also marked by unfulfilled goals and personal sorrow. The challenges he faced, from internal struggles to difficulties maintaining stability, had a lasting impact on him. Hansen passed away on September 13, 2007 at 77. Yet the legacy he left behind stands as a testament to his resilience and devotion to his craft. Charmian King, born on July 25, 1925, was 60 when she portrayed Aunt Josephine in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Aunt Josephine, a wealthy and quirky relative, became an influential figure in Anne's life, and Charmian infused the character with warmth and a distinctive sense of humor. Her career in theater and television stretched over decades, showcasing her versatility in both dramatic and comedic roles. Yet her personal life was not without its struggles, facing several significant challenges along the way. Charmian faced the heartbreak of losing her beloved husband early in their marriage, a loss that stayed with her for years. She also struggled with ongoing health issues, including complications from emphysema, which ultimately caused her passing. Even in her later years, she remained active in theater despite declining health. Charmian King passed away on January 6, 2007 at 81 due to complications from emphysema. She left behind a lasting legacy in Canadian theater and television, remembered for her talent, versatility, and dedication. Megan Follows, born on March 14, 1968, rose to fame as Anne Shirley in Anne of Green Gables in 1985 at just 17 years old. Her portrayal of the spirited and imaginative orphan won over audiences and cemented her status as a beloved actress. While her career launched with a remarkable success, her personal life had its complexities. She married actor Christopher Boyd in 1991, but they divorced in 1996. The couple has a son, Benjamin, whom Megan has largely kept out of the public spotlight. Megan also navigated the pressures of early fame, which at times brought personal challenges and a journey of self-discovery. Still, she continued to work steadily in television and film with memorable roles in projects like Red Caboose and The Fifth Business. In recent years, Megan has found greater balance in her personal life while maintaining a quietly successful career. Now 56, she remains active in the entertainment world, occasionally taking on new roles and participating in fan events that celebrate her iconic portrayal of Anne Shirley. Marilyn Lightstone, born on June 28, 1940, was 45 when she portrayed Miss Muriel Stacy in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Miss Stacy, a compassionate and forward-thinking teacher, inspired Anne to follow her dreams and played a key role in her growth. Marilyn has enjoyed a versatile career across film, television, and voice acting. Yet despite her professional success, her personal life was not without its difficulties, facing several significant challenges along the way. Marilyn married young, but after many years of strain, her marriage ended in divorce. She faced the challenge of balancing the demands of her career with her personal life. Alongside these struggles, she experienced periods of self-doubt and isolation, which at times led her to step back from the public eye. Now 84, Marilyn enjoys a peaceful life in Canada, occasionally taking on voice acting roles while keeping her personal life largely private. Christiane Kruger portrayed Mrs. Allen, the gentle and compassionate minister's wife, in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Mrs. Allen was a steady source of support throughout Anne's adventures in Avonlea. Christiane's career began in the early 1960s, featuring notable roles in both television and film, including The Boat is Full, 1981, and The Story of the Stone, 1985. Despite her professional accomplishments, her personal life faced challenges. She was married twice, with her first marriage ending in divorce after a difficult relationship. Her second marriage also ended after a relatively short time, and she faced ongoing challenges in balancing her career with motherhood. Being separated from her children for long periods took an emotional toll. In addition to these struggles, she endured the sudden loss of a close family member in the late 1990s, a grief that has stayed with her. Now 79, Christiane Kruger lives a quiet life in Germany, away from the public eye, enjoying her private world. Schuyler Grant, born on April 29, 1970, was just 15 when she portrayed Diana Barry in the 1985 adaptation of Anne of Green Gables. Diana, Anne's loyal best friend, stood by her through every challenge and adventure. Schuyler began acting at a young age, but her personal life grew complicated as she reached adulthood. In her early 20s, she experienced a string of failed relationships, including a brief marriage to an actor that ended without children. She later entered another relationship, which also concluded in separation. Throughout her life, Schuyler has faced mental health challenges, including depression, and at one point even considered leaving acting behind. Now 54, she has stepped back from the entertainment world, choosing a quieter, more private life. She focuses on her personal well-being and works as a therapist and mental health advocate. Her story serves as a reminder that mental health matters. If you're struggling, don't hesitate to seek support. Cedric Smith, born on January 21, 1943, was 42 when he played Reverend Allen in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Reverend Allen, a kind and supportive presence, helped foster a sense of community in Avonlea. Cedric's career has spanned decades with notable appearances in both film and television, including a performance in the Tragically Hip concert in 2004. Despite his professional achievements, he battled depression for much of his life, which prompted him to take a break from acting during the 1990s. Cedric also endured the devastating loss of his wife to cancer, a tragedy that deeply affected him emotionally and mentally. Rebuilding his life was further complicated by financial difficulties and other personal setbacks. He has a daughter, though their relationship became strained following his wife's passing. Cedric has also faced battles with addiction, which he openly discussed in interviews during the 2000s. Now 81, he lives in Canada and has mostly stepped back from acting to focus on his personal recovery and well-being. Jane Eastwood, born on January 17, 1946, was 38 when she portrayed Mrs. Hammond in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Mrs. Hammond, a strict innkeeper, made a memorable impression on audiences through Jane's nuanced performance. Beginning her career at a young age, she established herself in both television and film. Despite her professional achievements, her personal life presented challenges, including difficult periods in her relationships and emotional ups and downs over the years. Her married life was often unstable and brought its share of family challenges, while her career also faced setbacks, with some roles failing to provide lasting success, leading her to reevaluate her path in later years. Although she has children, her family relationships were frequently strained. Now 77, Jane Eastwood looks back on a career filled with both highs and lows, yet she continues to be a cherished figure in the entertainment world. Miranda de Pensier, born on August 20, 1968, was 17 when she played Josie Pye in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Josie, a spoiled and often antagonistic character, frequently clashed with other characters in the story. While the role promised a bright acting career, Miranda's teenage fame came with intense pressure and public scrutiny. Her youth was marked by the challenge of defining her personal identity beyond her on-screen persona. In her 20s, she experienced a turbulent relationship and drew attention for a high-profile romance with a fellow actor. After a turbulent early romance in her 20s, Miranda married in her 30s. But that marriage also ended in divorce after a few years, adding to her emotional challenges. Although she has no children, she has remained close to her family. Her acting career faced obstacles, with few roles matching the early success of her youth. Now 56, Miranda has shifted her focus behind the camera, building a successful career as a producer and director. She continues to thrive creatively, finding fulfillment in leading her own projects and contributing to the film industry in meaningful ways. Dawn Greenhall, born in September 1933, was 52 when she portrayed Mrs. Cadbury, the strict head of the orphanage in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Mrs. Cadbury, a strong and authoritative figure, added intensity to the story. Dawn's acting career spanned decades with notable supporting roles, and she was celebrated for bringing strength and resilience to her characters. Yet her personal life mirrored some of these hardships as she endured significant tragedies, including the early loss of a close family member. These experiences deeply affected her emotional well-being. Although she was married, Dawn endured a difficult marriage that eventually ended in divorce after many years. Despite these personal struggles, she remained devoted to her craft, finding in her work both solace and strength. Now, 91 Dawn Greenhalgh lives a quiet life, largely retired from acting. Though she faces the usual challenges of aging, she is still remembered for her powerful and memorable performances, leaving a lasting mark on audiences. Wendy Lyon, born in 1960, was 25 when she played Prissy Andrews in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Prissy, a beautiful yet often petty girl, frequently stirred conflict within the Avonlea community. While Wendy's acting career began with promise, her personal life faced challenges that sometimes overshadowed her early success. She married young and had children, but the marriage ended in divorce. The pressures of single parenthood, combined with the emotional toll of the failed relationship, led to struggles that Wendy later spoke about openly. Wendy also faced a complicated relationship with fame, often feeling the weight of public expectations. Despite this, she found balance and stability through stage work and smaller acting roles. Now 64, Wendy Lyon lives a more private life, occasionally sharing her experiences in the entertainment industry. While her career may not have reached the heights she once envisioned, she remains a resilient and respected figure in the Canadian acting community. Ruffman, born on February 28, 1957, was 28 when she portrayed Alice in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Alice, a supporting yet memorable character, stood out for her unique presence on screen. Ruffman's career began early with roles in television and film, including appearances in several notable Canadian series. Behind this professional success, however, her personal life was challenging. She faced emotional struggles during her early years in the industry, dealing with the pressures of fame while growing up in an unstable family environment. Ruffman also endured a difficult divorce, which left a lasting mark on her sense of stability. She has children, though balancing her career with personal life sometimes strained those relationships. Despite the challenges of life in the public eye, she found comfort and purpose in her work. Now 67, Ruffman continues to participate in the entertainment industry, though she takes on fewer projects. She remains a respected figure, celebrated for her distinctive voice and memorable on-screen presence. Zach Ward, born on August 31, 1970, was just 15 when he portrayed Moody Spurgeon in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Moody, a classmate of Anne's, brought humor and clumsiness to the story, often providing comic relief. Zach's career started with promise, with roles in both television and film, but his life was marked by personal and professional challenges. As he grew older, he struggled to maintain a consistent career, finding it difficult to land steady roles in Hollywood. His early success as a teen actor did not evolve into long-term stardom. Zach also faced personal challenges, including a troubled marriage that ended in divorce. The pressures of the entertainment industry, along with personal struggles, led him to confront periods of depression. Over time, he found greater stability and shifted his focus to his personal life. His early years were marked by self-doubt and tough choices, but now, at 54, he works more behind the camera while still taking occasional acting roles. He leads a quieter, more private life while maintaining his enduring passion for the entertainment industry. Sean McCann, born on September 24, 1935, was 50 when he portrayed Dr. O'Reilly in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. As the town's compassionate physician, Dr. O'Reilly offered care and guidance to the residents of Avonlea. Sean enjoyed a successful career in Canadian theater and television, but his personal life was often challenging. His early years were troubled by struggles with alcoholism, and even as he achieved professional acclaim, he continued to wrestle with personal difficulties throughout much of his life. In terms of family, McCann was married twice, though both marriages ended in divorce. He had children from these unions, but his relationships with them were sometimes complicated. Later in life, McCann achieved sobriety and a sense of peace. Tragically, the loss of his son to suicide in 2010 left a lasting impact on him. Sean McCann passed away from natural causes on June 13, 2019, at the age of 83. His passing marked the quiet close of a life marked by both significant achievements and profound hardships. Anna Ferguson, born on October 20, 1938, was 47 years old when she played the Punch Woman in Anne of Green Gables in 1985. Though her role was small, Anna had a remarkable career as an actress and stage performer recognized for her strong presence and distinctive voice. Her personal life, however, was far from easy. She faced significant challenges growing up in a difficult family environment, which shaped much of her adult life. Despite these hardships, Anna built a rich and enduring career in theater and acting. However, her career did not provide the financial security she had hoped for, resulting in struggles with poverty. Anna was married once, but the marriage ended in divorce, and she never remarried. In her later years, she became increasingly isolated, coping with the loss of close friends and loved ones. Despite these challenges, Anna remained fiercely independent and continued working whenever possible. Now, 86, she has retired from acting and leads a peaceful life in Canada, reflecting on her long career and the many hardships she overcame. Jennifer Irwin, born on June 17, 1975, was just 10 years old when she played a student in Green Gables in 1985. Although a small role, it served as an important stepping stone in her acting career, leading to numerous opportunities in television and film. As she grew older, Jennifer faced the challenges of establishing herself in the highly competitive world of acting. In her early 20s, she grappled with the pressures of being a former child star, navigating high expectations and public scrutiny. She also experienced personal hardships, including failed relationships. Jennifer Irwin, born on June 17, 1975, was just 10 years old when she played a student in Green Gables in 1985. Although a small role, it served as an important stepping stone in her acting career, leading to numerous opportunities in television and film. As she grew older, Jennifer faced the challenges of establishing herself in the highly competitive world of acting. In her early 20s, she grappled with the pressures of being a former child star, navigating high expectations and personal hardships, including failed relationships. Robert Haley, born on August 16, 1942, took on the role of the professor in Green Gables in 1985 when he was 43 years old. Though his screen time was limited, the professor played a key role in highlighting the personalities of Avonlea's other residents. Haley's career was largely centered on theater and television, with decades of achievements in Canadian entertainment. While his professional life was strong, his personal life faced more difficulties. He was married and had children, but his family relationships experienced strain due to separations and divorce. Despite the many changes life has brought, he has shown remarkable resilience and inner strength, always finding ways to give back to the community and share his life experiences. Who's your favorite character in Green Gables? How does it feel knowing that some of the actors are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, give a 1 for the performances that stayed with you, or a 0 if you haven't seen the film yet. Enjoy the video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching.